We're still in Glenarm on a clear day, taking the fine views eastward to the Scottish Islands and the Mull of Kintyre, which is only 20 kilometres away from Torr Head. Glenarm's close association with Scotland is evident everywhere in the place names, the language, music and dance. An industrial village, it has made its living from limestone quarrying and iron ore mining. The harbour, the oldest in Ulster, has witnessed trade for hundreds of years, famous for its fishing industry and its trade in limestone and powdered chalk. Now with its new marina, it is still a popular port of call for boats large and small. You can wander through the picturesque main street which leads to Glenarm Forest, a tranquil spot from which to catch a glimpse of Glenarm Castle, the family seat of the MacDonalds. The Earls of Antrim, who once occupied Dunluce Castle on the north coast, developed after Randall MacDonald built a hunting lodge in the glen in 1603, and it was enlarged when Dunluce was abandoned. Now, from ancient times to the present day, through famine, plague and pestilence, Glenarm has witnessed a succession of chiefs, viscounts, marquises and earls from the 5th to the 7th century. Glenarm lay within the territory of the Kingdom of Dalriada, which stretched from the western coast of Scotland and included coastal County Antrim from Glenarm to Bushmills. Dating back to Norman times, the village is the ancestral home of the MacDonalds, the Earls of Antrim. Sir Randall MacDonald built the first castle on the site in 1636. Look out for the stone crest with this date set into at the front of the castle. In 1750, the 5th Earl had the castle rebuilt as a Palladian mansion. However, it was Anne Catherine MacDonald, Countess of Antrim, in the 1820s who was responsible for adding the fairy tale towers, turrets, crenellations and the dramatic Barbican Gate with its fake portcullis and slits and boiling oil holes. Now the harbour is also here. You can actually see it on round here in the distance. The harbour itself dates from the 15th century. It was once filled with trading and fishing boats, but it's less commercial now. Today lobster and crab fishers work close inshore using small boats, and visible in the bay you can see an Atlantic salmon fishing. They're floating holding pens. Offshore, the coastal area is home to both grey and common seal, porpoise and dolphin. From time to time, basking sharks and small whales also visit the area. Countless small animals inhabit the seashore, including lugworms, shrimps, small shellfish and larger mussels. These provide rich food for coastal birds, which are attracted in huge numbers. Wading birds such as the curlew, oystercatcher and lapwing are among the more common visitors. Up in Glenarm Forest is a small but has a wonderful variety of trees. Oak, ash, beech, sycamore, sitka spruce and many others thrive. On the florist floor plants you'll find bluebells, primroses, dog mercury and ground ivy. Also on the Lady Walk, it will take you along the path of the old waterway high above Glenarm, offering spectacular views of the village and its surroundings. Remember, if you want to book a tour, causewaycoast.co.uk or @Antrim Coast Tour. Thanks for watching.